Hello students, welcome back. So in this session, I'm going to be showing you Python's random module. So random module, it is primarily used to generate random numbers and also random choices. So this is, by the way, a built-in Python library. This one is commonly used in games, simulation, when you want to sample data, when you want to create simple AI and machine learning demos, and also for password and OTP examples. So let's generate some numbers. So in this case, I'm importing my random library first. So that imports my random module. And suppose you want to generate a random integer from start to end, including start and end. So in this case, you just call random.randint 1 comma 6. So when I run this, it's going to generate a random number between 1 and 6. Let's run one more time. And you can see that each time when I run it, it generates different random number. One of the application would be a dice roll. Maybe you were trying to simulate a dice rolling situation. So this way you can simulate that. And then you can also use random to generate random float numbers. In other words, decimals. Suppose you want to generate a random decimal number between zero point 0.0 and 1.0. So in that case, you use random.random. This is the inbuilt method. So when you call this, you can see that it generates a random number between 0 and 1. Let's try it one more time. Let's see what it does. And look at that. It generates another one. So this way you can generate that. One of the application of this would be in the probability. If you remember, probability is always between 0 and 1. So you can generate these probability. You can also do simulations for this one too. And then, of course, there's a uniform. What if you want a random decimal number between A and B? So in this case, I'm calling a random.uniform and specify your A and specify your B. That's going to generate a decimal number between 10 and 20. And look at that. Let's run it one more time. And there you go. And what if you have to pick a random item from a list? Well, there is an inbuilt method for that too. It's called choice. So in this case, choice, and you specify your list in this case. So suppose you have these fruits: guava, apple, cherry, mango, and you want to pick one of these elements out of this list randomly. So in this case, you see it picked up apple. Let's run it one more time, and this time it picked up guava. So one of the application of this would be, for example, in a random quiz questions, or also in a game character. So this could be one game character, different game character, or this could be one question, second question. So this is one simple application of this. And how about shuffling a list? Occasionally, you may come across a situation where you already have a data given to you in the form of a list, and you want to shuffle it. You want to change the list. So in this case, you use shuffle, and what it does is going to change your original list. So suppose my numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I shuffle it. I call my shuffle method in here, and then I print the numbers. So when you see that, when I print that, you can see that prints out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's run it one more time. And there you go, 31254. Let's run it one more time, and there you go. So one of the simple application would be in a card games, or maybe random order of questions. Now, how about if you want to pick multiple random items? Well, there is an inbuilt method for that too. It's called sample. And in this case, you specify your list and you also specify the count, how many you want. So suppose I have these students, A, B, C, D. In this case, I want to pick two students. So in this case, you say sample students 2. When I run this, it's going to pick up two students, C, B. Let's run one more time. And this time it picked up C, A. Let's run it one more time, and B, C. So in this case, there is no repetition. Also, your original list does not get changed. Your original list is same. So if I print my students right here, let me just come over here, and there you go. When I print students, you will see your students is still same. It does not get changed. So a short summary: if you want a random integer, pick randint. If you want a decimal number between 0 and 1, pick random. If you want to pick one item from your list, pick choice. If you want to shuffle a list, in other words, if you want to mix a list, use shuffle. And if you want to pick multiple items, use sample.